Lucy Foley's The Midnight Feast was one of my most anticipated books of 2024 and I got to read it recently. But was it worth all that anticipation? I'll tell you all about it in today's rapid review. Hello people, this is Sonali, the Melodramatic Bookworm. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to the Melodramatic Bookworm family. Also welcome to my rapid review of The Midnight Feast by Lucy Foley. Lucy Foley's books have been a kind of a hit or miss for me, and they have always alternated. The first book of hers that I read was The Guest List, which I liked. Then the second was The Hunting Party, which I did not like. The third was The Paris Apartment, which I loved in fact, and I still think that it is her best work yet. And the most recent of her works that I read was her latest book, The Midnight Feast. So it goes to show that there's a bit of a hit-miss sequence going on over here. So maybe her next book will work for me. In today's rapid review, I'll be taking you through what The Midnight Feast is all about and my thoughts about the story. The Midnight Feast starts off like all of Lucy Foley's other works do. Like, it is set in a wellness retreat of sorts with scores of guests and staff. And this retreat is a renovated mansion in the Woodland Hutches, and everyone in this manor is looked upon with distaste by the locals, who kind of have their own reasons for it. Francesca Meadows, the owner and the creator of this experience, gives off a white woman who has just found yoga vibes, and she goes around peddling affirmations like she has just lifted them from page 10 of some Google search. Now, on the opening night of this wellness retreat, celebrations are on and people are cheering and they are drinking and whatnot. But of course, something has to go wrong, because now people are behaving strangely. Francesca thinks that she has seen someone from her past. The birds seem to have awakened. A fire has erupted out of seemingly nowhere, and everything feels like it is ending when a body is discovered on the beach. What is going on, and why is everyone so hell-bent on crashing Francesca's crowning glory? Okay, let me talk about what I liked about the book first, because there's not much of it in the first place. But first up is that I liked how the character of Francesca was crafted. Like, she is purely one way irrespective of what she does to mask it. And I feel like it is the only part of the story that is consistent, and I don't know what to make of it. I also like the throwbacks to 15 years ago and the secrets that come out because of it. I mean, I like the reality of these throwbacks. The rest I'll tell you in the next section. There are pockets of suspense throughout the book that raise the story to like next level quality writing. And these are where I wanted to keep reading and find out what was underneath it all. So where do I even start with what I did not like about this book? But first up is how the chapters are placed. They move back and forth in time, which in itself is not a problem, but when every chapter ends in an unnecessary cliffhanger and the story is inconsistent in how it moves, it becomes irritating and it makes you impatient. The writing itself is clunky and unclear. More often than not, it feels like a jigsaw puzzle that has been pieced wrong, and that is the exact opposite of what a mystery thriller should feel like. Even though some of the threads that connect the characters are well done, it is overcrowded by the fact that there are way too many details and way too many characters that crowd the story without helping it in any way. And the multiple character POVs don't help either, because combine this with the timeline jumping and all the story gives you is whiplash. And no matter what, it doesn't quite manage to capture the thrill that is required of a plot like this. Everything feels contrived, like a hastily put together mishmash of things that are expected in a mystery thriller that has death in it. Plus, the eerie, creepy supernatural element is established early on in the book, but the build up to it is so dragged and it takes so long that it doesn't quite achieve the effect that it is aiming at. There were multiple places where I went, not this again. The ending is not that bad, but I honestly felt at that point that I couldn't care less what happened in the story. I just wanted it to be done with. And even if I hadn't been reading books for as long as I have, I know that that isn't a good sign. The Midnight Feast has too many problems that cannot be overlooked, and even if you do, the basic skeleton of the story itself isn't strong enough to redeem it. So my final verdict is that The Midnight Feast is not worth your time. So that was my rapid review of The Midnight Feast by Lucy Foley. What do you think of my review? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Have you read The Midnight Feast? If you have, what did you think of it? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If you like this video, please like it and share it to spread the word. And if you like my content and would like to see more from me, don't forget to hit subscribe and click on the bell icon beside the subscribe button to get notified as and when I post new videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, keep reading, keep watching, and add melodrama to your life.